Greetings and various assorted salutations. This is the announcements for 4/15/2020. I guess that's a Wednesday after spring break. And I just wanted to update you on the Gradebook and what it's going to look like moving forward. So this has probably been a long-awaited communication. I know I wish I could have figured this out sooner, but I was waiting for further direction and directives from higher authorities. So let's dive right into it. First up, on Google Classroom, I am returning graded Imperialism and World War I assignments. I've graded quite a bit already, and I've still got a ways to go, but as you get the chance to, I would recommend taking a look at the feedback I provide. I try and provide informative, helpful feedback to you so that you can do better on future assignments. Additionally, on Google Classroom, if you have not already done so, please turn in the Virtual Museum assignment. We worked on it before the break, but since everything is technically still accessible on Google Classroom, and it was due before this whole mess, you can still turn it in. So please get that in if you have not already done so, but statistically most of you already have. Now let's talk about Skyward, or the part that everyone is actually wondering about. First off, some of the things I'm going to be doing in Skyward is deleting some assignments that have been placeholders there. Essentially, I'd put them in there before this whole mess started, and it looks like now they're not going to be actually used, or at least not in the current form. First off, you'll notice that the 100-point Improving Industry and Rights test will be deleted and removed. We just didn't get the chance to take that one. Acceptable losses in this chaos. I'm sure you guys are a bit more appreciative. The Haymarket Ride is another thing that will be deleted, and the assignment, the notebook check for the previous unit before World War I and Imperialism, that will be deleted as well. So there's going to be a lot of stuff deleted from Skyward. Not to worry about any of that. Now let's look at the changes. So the unit we were working on right up until Friday the 13th, Improving Industry and Rights, those assignments, there's a whole string of those assignments. I'm going to relist them as a single assignment called Improving Industries and Rights Assessment. I already have all the ones that people have already turned in. I've already got some stuff from various students to indicate that they've completed the assignment, and so there'll just be one grade for all of those assignments, and we'll call it good. No further concern for that part. Next, the part that really interests a lot of people is the assignments on Google Classroom and getting them into Skyward. The Virtual Museum will be transferred in as planned. Please make sure you have already turned it in. As for the grades for Imperialism and World War I, they will be put into Skyward starting after April 17th. The assignments from Google Classroom will be collectively listed as Imperialism and World War I unit assessment. This will be based on the average score of all the assignments done in that unit. That's what that'll be. So if you want to mentally calculate that, you can already do that if you've already gotten everything turned in and gotten feedback. But that's the main feature of that. Beyond that, that concludes the grade protocol. Essentially, the goal of this little thing was to show you this is how we're changing Skyward. This is what's going on in Google Classroom, and this is what it's going to look like when we take it all and dump it in Skyward, where your grades actually are counted. Other details worth mentioning: the color of the day is Google Slides, not a very pleasant color of yellow. Thank you, and until later.